Hello, I'm RoUn Lee from IXR. Today I'll be presenting on personality perception in human videos altered by motion transfer network, published by Computers&Graphics in 2024. First, let's talk a little bit about personality. Personality refers to an individual's characteristic that influence behavior, emotions, and thinking, often categorized in psychological research by the Big Five trait. The Big Five trait is categorized openness to experience and conscientiousness, extraversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Personality can be observed through various factors that define an individual, and the interplay of these factors influenced how others perceive personality. Examples of such factors include appearance and voice, facial expression, and movement. In this paper, the authors focus on how changes in a person's appearance and motion derived from human video dataset influence perceived personality. They use TED Talks dataset includes upper body motion during a single person's presentation. Each 318.4 multiplies 318.4 in RGB format. To apply changes in appearance and motion to the videos, the authors utilize a motion transfer network. The motion transfer network is a framework that modifies a person's motion in 2D videos while keeping their appearance fixed. In this paper, the authors specifically employ the thin flat spline motion model proposed in the paper that published CBPR 2022. Simply put, this is the deep learning network that takes a source video and driving video as input, transferring the motion from the driving video to the person in the source video. This figure shows the example of TPS. They have two studies, and first focus on the labeled personality to the dataset. First, they select a sample of 50 videos from the TED Talk dataset, considering factors such as age, gender, race, clothing style, and motion. Next, a user study was conducted to collect personality ratings for each sample. A total of 47 participants took part in the study, and the study employed the 10-item personality inventory for personality assessment. This TIPI is a method of assessing the Big Five by rating 10 questions on a cell-like scale, as shown in this figure. Then the 50 samples were categorized into high, neutral, and low groups for each personality trait. The figures show an image from the dataset and how it was labeled. Each one shows high extraversion and high agreeableness, high neuroticism, and light size show low openness, low agreeableness, and low neuroticism. In the second study, they utilized TPS to modify the original video to reflect targeted personality level video for each trait. As shown in the table below, a total 5 cases were considered, generating 2 outputs for each case. Subsequently, a user study was conducted to compare the two generated motions in terms of personality trait and naturalness. In this study, a total of 30 participants took part. This is the example of the case 1 in extraversion. Neutral extraversion video inputs to TPS, then it generates two motions, that high extraversion and low extraversion. Two videos seem same appearance person with different motion. Then user evaluated with two questions. First is about which video is look more extroverted, and second is which video looks more realistic. In case 1, 4, and 5, they generate case 1 generate neutral to high, neutral to low, and case 4 high to high and high to low, and case 5 low to high and low to low. For each personality, create 2 videos per case for comparison. The motion from the same source videos is modified to reflect high and low levels of personality trait, following an investigation into the impact of TPS altered motion on personality perception. That is, if output A is selected more often, the intention to transfer personality through motion is well reflected. The personality trait most effectively conveyed through motion transfer was extraversion, demonstrating the strongest alignment with the intended perception. Some level of success was also observed for openness, indicating partial effectiveness in transferring this trait. However, for other personality traits, the intended effects were either not reflected or, in some cases, misinterpreted in the opposite direction. In case 2, the neutral motion was transferred from 2 different source videos, allowing for the investigation of the impact of appearance on personality perception. The result shows that this influence was most pronounced for agreeableness and neuroticism. In case 3, experiments were conducted where output A and output B were changed from low to high and from high to low, respectively. The results were similar to previous findings, with extraversion being selected more frequently when the driving video was high, and agreeableness and neuroticism being selected more frequently when the source video was high. As a result, agreeableness and neuroticism were more frequently selected when the source was high, while extraversion and openness were more frequently selected when the driving video was high. In other words, agreeableness and neuroticism are predominantly recognized based on the appearance in the source video, while extraversion and openness are primarily influenced by the motion in the driving video. Despite these findings, there are some limitations. Sometimes TFS model produce artifacts like these figures. These regions were evaluated for natural needs but did not show a significant correlation with personality. And second, the personality was simply categorized into low, neutral, and high, which limits the accuracy in distinguishing more nuanced personality traits. Additionally, since the personality was evaluated based on short videos, there may be a difference between the assessed personality and the actual personality of the individual. And pictureworks. This paper presents a methodology for transferring personality based on the data, showing potential applications in various fields such as education and entertainment. And more, by extending the scope to 3D motion data, research can be conducted to incorporate personality trait into virtual agents or non-player characters in industries like virtual reality and games. Thank you for listening.